The cafeteria of St. Helena Community Hospital buzzed with its usual morning noise, clattering trays, the hum of conversation, the sharp hiss of the coffee machine that never seemed to rest. But for Elena Martinez, the maid's daughter, the day didn't begin until she saw him. The old man who arrived every morning at exactly 7:15 a.m., leaning on his worn wooden cane, his cap tilted slightly to one side. Everyone simply called him Mr. Howard, though Elena suspected that wasn't his real name. He had the gentle calm of someone who had lived through storms and somehow survived them. And every day, without fail, Elena brought him his breakfast tray, scrambled eggs, oatmeal with honey and black coffee before he even had to stand in line. "Morning, sunshine," Mr. Howard said as she approached his table. Elena smiled as she set the tray down. "Morning, Mr. Howard. I added a little extra honey today." "You looked tired yesterday." He chuckled, his thin shoulders shaking. "You noticed too much, kid. That's going to make your life harder and better, depending on the day." She sat across from him for a moment, catching her breath between her morning shifts. Most people ignored him. Some whispered that he was homeless. Others guessed he was a retired teacher or a widower with no one left. Elena didn't ask. She didn't need to know who he used to be. She only cared about who he was now. A man who needed a friend. "You helping me every day," he said softly. "You remind me of someone." "Who?" she asked. "My daughter," he said. She was kind too. Elena's smile faltered. "Was?" Before he could answer, the cafeteria doors slammed open so hard they rattled. The room fell silent. Even the coffee machine hissed to a stop, as if sensing the tension. 6 men walked in, 5 in military uniforms and 1 in a dark green general's coat, medals gleaming like tiny suns across his chest. Conversations died. Nurses froze mid-step. Even the security guards straightened. The general didn't look around. His eyes were fixed straight ahead, fixed on Mr. Howard. "Elijah Howard," the general said, his voice carrying through the entire cafeteria. The old man's posture changed. His back straightened. His jaw tightened. Something long buried flickered behind his eyes. Dignity, authority, power. But before he could respond, the general turned toward Elena. "You," he said. "Step back." She stood slowly, unsure whether she had done something wrong. The officers didn't look hostile, just intensely focused. "General," Mr. Howard sighed. "Leave the girl alone. She's done nothing." The general finally looked at Elena, really looked at her, and his expression softened for the first time. "She's done more than nothing," he said. "She's the reason we finally found you." A stunned silence fell over the room. Mr. Howard's cane tapped against the floor as he rose to his feet, steady, strong, nothing like the fragile old man Elena thought she knew. "You shouldn't. Mr. Howard wasn't just an old